There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Quest VI. I don't remember what the hell we were doing last week. But then I remembered we're supposed to be able to go back to Fortune Teller Lady. So what are we supposed to actually be doing? We're supposed to go back to Omnia? Wait, does she always just have us go to bed? I guess thanks for the free heal? Wait. Okay. Didn't she just say check the young king in Somnia? I guess we'll try the other one. Again. The real keen son has recognized me. Keep it down. Anyway, I must admit I rather like this younger body of mine. It may merely be a dream, feel like I've turned back the clock. As the murder of this world, I was being controlled without any awareness of what I was doing, you see. I have my own body back. I must say that I rather like the place. At least seems that Captain Blade is nowhere to be found in this world either. Keating, I feel terrible for what he did to Rusty while I was asleep. What did he do? At least both Somnias are now at peace, and for that I am supremely grateful. Well, you could use the rest too after the ordeal you've been through, and no further orders of presence. Okay. Okay. Oh, none of that helps. Oh no, what's going on? But, guide, I guess? Because, nothing here helped. Or will what she say change because of that? Hey, what? Let's see. Yeah, we got the ultimate key last time. Okay, so I guess we're doing underwater stuff, it looks like. So directly south to a land with a bridge blocking your way down. Oh, probably over. Yes. Now it's time to go underwater, I imagine. And there's the harp. Thank God that still works down here. Oh, there's a town nearby? Oh, over there. This is what we're supposed to be finding. Boy, you lot, who said you could come here? This is the Rogue Town to Turncoat. Actually, you ain't got no reason to be here. If you're desperate to come in, a certain someone will have to vouch for you. Then I might just consider course last I heard he was living near a huge snowy mountain past the sea to the east. Now to you, I wouldn't waste your time now. Shove off. Okay. Oh, this is actually supposed to be our route to the outer sea now. Okay. I'm curious where the well over there leads. Alrighty. Better armor for car. Whoa. I think Millie would really like that. It also has good damage resist on it. Okay, yeah, so the fire one definitely looks better. Wait, Nevin and Healy can equip it. The heck? Got the same defense as the thinking cap. Which surprisingly the like casters of the group can't equip. What the heck? You'll think I have a ton of money for my grind. What's Rione equipped with? Oh, he's got the platinum. I think that does have the magic resistance too. So, need to really upgrade carvers. Oh yeah, trading out Iron Mask for that. Yeah. I like Iron Masks that actually do anything beyond defense. An upgraded boomerang that unfortunately is fire typed. That's actually a pretty big tech boost for Rione. Just not like the flame tang boomerang, right? But it's like the fire claw and has an after effect, or is it just fire elemental? Guess we'll find out. Is it just like the fire claws were for him? That's different, I'd say. What's the shrine? What is with, like, the location denominators for this region? We have a well, that's a bunch of shops, a town we can't go into, and then a shrine that's actually a cave with a bunch of graves in it. Oh, I think about it. How much of your elemental damage is added in when you use something like Falcon Slash? We're apparently supposed to do this here? Yeah, but what if I just go on in because I got the ultimate key, dude? You go anywhere without finding some of those. I think the water mall wand is the only thing here that sounds, good. Let's let Nevin have an upgrade. It's a freaking shield she can equip. Holy crap. Like this long to actually find a shield that Millie can equip. She's actually on par with Ashlyn when it comes to defense. Though Ashlyn has a better shield with the magic shield, honestly. Oh, Metya, welcome to the court of Poseidon, ruler of the deep. In your rippling muscles and battle-hardened gaze, that a rare power resides in you. Now hear my plea. East of here, a dark and demonic shrine has been built on the seabed without so much as a by your leave. This monstrosity was constructed in my domain. The miscreant responsible was called Gracchus. Oh, I remember Gracchus from 7. Defeated him, I shall share a secret with you. Await news of your defeat of Gracchus. Okay. The depths of the ocean are not your natural habitat. It's been many long years since humans last came to visit us here. But two wise men by the name of Isaac and Benjamin ventured down here. Wonder what it ever became of them. I don't remember hearing those names before. Now the guy has to go. Well? Wait, did he say to the east of here is the underwater shrine? It's recommended we go to the Fashion Forge. I think it's a location we probably could have gone to earlier. I just didn't. It was optional up till now. Oh, dang it, they're immune to wind. They're also... Are they just immune to all AoE skills? Here... But there's Hustle Dance. It does work like the claws. Establish the fashionable frog run. Bear in mind that only only a limited number of items can have their style boost. Have a legendary items won't just increase in style; they become more effective too. Ribbit. Okay. That's what the Fashion Forge is for? The legendary items might have something else happen to them? Okay. Alright, I need to quickly use the bathroom, so be right back. After that weirdness. Alrighty, I'm back. Where the heck are we supposed to go from here? Need to go underwater and find an inn. Heck? Sure. Yeah, we can't really maps. Okay, then there is one. How is a bird flying underwater? My friend Kiri said he wanted to meet with me, but I went for a dip in the sea instead. What's that? You want to know where Kiri is? Said he'd be gooped to someplace called Sweet Dreams. Goodness, I shouldn't have let that. I'm supposed to. Yeah, you can't really get him without doing the whole, like, dream card stuff. In the mass freaking inn down here. How much money can you be making down here? Bitch, Ryan's actually over here. The heck? Guess we found Grakos' shrine. This seems kind of familiar. Was this the shrine from 5? No. Doesn't need to be using hustle when no one's actually... No? Apparently we still get job XP down here. Gosh. At least the enemies down here aren't that hard to deal with. Actually better than the pulling dress? Yep. Yeah, Evan's actually almost done with all the basic classes. I only took him down Sage a little bit for multi-heal. I guess he probably is, like, the closest character I have to another hero. Just for the fact that he hasn't actually gone into any of the 8 advanced classes, for lack of a better term, like Armamentalist and Paladin. Actually almost has every, well, every class except Hero unlocked. Oh crap. Gosh, where is... There's the lists. Oh, as I recall, meditation is the, like, full self-heal ability. No. He knows where it is in the list now. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, it's free. Ready then. Plus... Hello, you two. What's my puppers doing? Kitsu's following Kiba around, sniffing his butt. Girl. Oh, but what's up here? And how much would it suck to be a griffin living under the ocean where you can't really fly? We're up there. Dead end. I don't know why, but the way that, like, bridge was shown makes me think it's movable. Really wish I could rotate the camera. Well, that problem isn't going to be fixed in 7, as I recall. There are some areas where you can fully rotate the camera there too, but not as many as you would like, especially in dungeons where it would help you actually see more. This is like a way to circle around that bridge without needing to use it for fun. I'm surprised Niven already got another class level. What the hell? Up to 6 stars now. He was at 5 a little bit ago. Didn't think I was fighting that much. But mainly once you have abilities that make combat go way faster, it helps. And how much more is there to this dungeon? The longin'. Yes, for this next part, we're playing Move the Water. We can walk around this one because we're moving the water down here. So we can use the upper set of stairs. Okay. What do we need a sand urn for? Alright. Sorceria wants that, apparently, whenever we go there. Oh, you can hit that switch in order to actually get back to the chest if you hit the switch without checking down there first. Oh, think we found the boss. There he is. He still looks as grumpy as ever like he did in the original. Well, not in the original. This is the original for him in 7. Just top off everyone's health. You mind trying to get some shut-eye? Humans? What are humans doing skulking around my dark deep-sea domain? Don't tell me, let me guess, you're here to defeat the mighty Grakos and unbind Sorceria, right? Apparently. Come now, do you really think I'm gonna let that happen? If you do unbind Sorceria, it's far too late. Still, there is even the slightest possibility of... No, I can't allow it. If the mighty spell Magic Burst were to be unleashed, it's too terrifying to contemplate. But Magic Burst sucks. It uses up your entire MP pool to do 2 times your MP stat. Like, really? That, like, will do about, like, 400-ish damage, which you can do far more efficiently with other means. That's the whole reason Sorceria was sealed off to begin with. I'm doing it again. I've said it too much. Anyway, moving swiftly on, Grakos won't be getting defeated, and Sorceria staying off limits. Got it? Good. Now, show me what you've got. Yone. God, where's my sap? Yeah. We can't actually naturally learn sap. You only get the old version that's only half as effective. Huh. Does it? Oh, come on, really? Is no one actually affected by freaking things sap anymore? Yes, magic barrier. Right, she doesn't have instant bottle. Puzzle dance. There it is. Alright, the buffs are up. crap, she has 11 pages. What the heck? Shokaboom. I think she has anything else that does better damage than that. Maybe Sizzle will, because he'll be weak to fire? More expensive, but might as well. It really hates Ashlyn. There we go. Oh, we got his trident. Oh, this is bad. If the mighty Gracchus have defeated the city of Sorceria, will be released from its seal. This cannot be. Urgh. Oh, thank God, it let us actually evac. Where exactly did it rise up to? Oh, it's actually in the freaking dream world that it arose in. What the heck? Most of the dream world. Dot? Oh. Where the magic happens, our home is finally free now. You've defeated the dread fiend of the Seabed Shrine. How long, me Sorcerians, have awaited your arrival? Too long. Wonderful thing to see you here. Quite wonderful. We weren't entirely idle during our long imprisonment, you know. Our minds were ever observant, constantly watching over the world. Yes, we even watched Ashlyn the Acolyte grow to a fine young woman. So this is the Acolyte's place of birth, and her magical strength was quite mighty enough to deflect the dread fiend's binding seal. That is why the Acolyte's mind was not locked away like ours. Plus, it was the brute force of that magical clash that likely brought about Ashlyn's amnesia. I was about to say, she's right here. And her only reaction is, question mark? Oh, it's better than her current one. Of course, they have everything magical, right? With the flying carpet, perhaps. Well, if you had one of those soaring over oceans and flatlands, it would be as easy as a stroll down the boulevard. Whereabouts these days are a complete mystery, I regret to say. There's that some well-to-do gent has taken possession of it. Who knows if that's still the case? Oh, yeah, that gives us a lot to go on. The orb of healing within it dwells a wondrous light that can soothe all. I guess we don't need to use an inn here. Means of Ashmerelda, great sorceress of legend. Once every century, a new leader for our people is born from this very edifice. Grip of energy. Well, I think. Oh, so that heals MP. Soul and Sorcerer cannot cast magic. Now I'm going to show you. Frizzle! Oh my. Yeah, I was about to say, pretty sure you're going to burn your shit with that. Where are the Sorins? Also, your gear isn't that great compared to the rest of the world. Because Ashmerelda was the creator of Magic Burst, the most powerful of all spells. So vast in its power, however, that few can fully wield it. One remaining who has mastered it is Nomar, our town's Eldris. Wherever they are. Their inventory has been filled with the arcane forces of magic, like pearls before slimes to the British warriors. You should find more inventive ways to wield them. Once again, the only, new piece of gear you have, dude, is the whip. That's it. Long we have awaited Ashlyn the Acolyte's return. It has taken what seemed like an eternity for our next leader to enter this world and reach maturity. As the Eldris' spirit is in a weakened state, we have erected a magical barrier around her for her own protection. Right. Not seeing a slow round, not even Sorcerians. Oh, is this supposed to be the barrier thing they were talking about? I guess it just repeats. Oh, that's what the freaking sand is for! Fancy themselves magicians, but that doesn't mean we all excel at magical arts. By take me, the town would fall down like loose britches if laborers like me didn't dig ditches just so. Home to a gifted elderly couple, quite gifted indeed. They created items infused with magic. The curse has just been lifted though, so they're still a bit out of sorts. Nothing that would rouse them from now, nothing short of a personal request from the Eldris. He's sleeping in the bed, she's sleeping in a stool? That doesn't seem comfortable. We need to go deeper. Wells within wells. Well, Dread Fiend has wrought doom and gloom on Sorceria more than once, you know. Time was first called when a rain of fire wiped our town from the face of the real world. Escaped to the dream world, our souls rent forever from our flesh, but our respite was to be short-lived. The Dread Fiend soon found our sanctuary. Before long, our new dream city in the island it was built upon were banished. Is it really all so tragic? With the kind of magic we wield, we could continue to lead normal lives and without our physical bodies. Here, you selling freaking Iron Man. The heck? Seems kind of random to see that in. Why is there even an inn here if they're with the orb things? The heck? Bear of imposters? Okay. What do you want me to do with that game? Pick someone in particular? Allow me to help. Morph. What do you say to this? Is this who you see? That's the mighty power of Morph, you see. Quite useful, actually. I only learned it recently myself, but enough antics. Have you seen my wife around? No account of where she is. Curse, where hath that ne'er-do-well wife of mine wandered off to? They'll return me to normal, slip my mind. So my current predicament is preferable to putting up with my insufferable husband, although... Okay... Or these dreamscapes after we found the dream suite. Multiples? Huh? What'd you thought like that for? That's smart. Quit whining, you crybaby. The fire's down to its embers. How are we gonna roast any chestnuts now, huh? Right, how's that spell go again? Fritz! Chestnut for the squirrels. You never be petite and pretty like Ashmerelda with that appetite. Why'd you say, well, fine, I was gonna share some, but not now. Okay. No one here really gave a hint about the fact that we're supposed to take... this. Man, Draco's Trident really isn't that good, is it? It's simply wonderful to see you returned. I have been waiting most patiently for you. We much to discuss about the events that befell us, but sadly I have... Pardon me, sadly I have little time left. We must get right to the business at hand. You know of Magic Burst, the ultimate form of magic crafted in Sorceria, correct? The most ferocious of attack spells, taking every drop of the caster's power and pounding against his or her foes. However, single use drains all the caster's magic power in one fell swoop. Time is of the essence. The Archfiend is no doubt tracking your movements with his mind. Close your eyes now. Eldris closes her eyes and channels her magic powers into Ashlyn. Okay then. Eldris, no! Eldris is no more. Please, enough commotion. Everything is fine. I have fulfilled my task. The Archfiend was just a moment too late. O new life, O new leader, I leave my hopes upon your shoulders. Eldris! Silence, I will be quite fine. My soul will simply enter into a long, long slumber. I will work by Sorceress Ashmerelda's side to watch over you always. Farewell, Ashlyn, and farewell, Sorceria. I just always knew this would happen right from the very start. Must be why she decided to entrust you with Magic Burst. That was the most powerful spell in all Sorceria. It'll aid you in your quest for peace. Oh, she's now out in front, huh? Oh wait, it won't actually show here. Alright, looks like we're done here. Go back to the real world. We're going off from Pescado. Go. Skip under the rocks. Oh, whoops. Run for the legendary sword. Like I'm a bit late, as I'm 50 years late. Here's the other kid's M as well? Sure. Granddad said he met him back when he was a nipper. Ali was already over the hill then, so I doubt he's among the living now. Looks like you lot came a half-century too late. Ali Kazam knew the magic words to let the seal in the legendary sword, they say. And that Ali is no longer with us. Suppose the sword is lost to the world forever. No. There's thin air. Good old Giga Slash is back. Well then. Like about a cold reception. Oh, same happens in this village. No one's manning the inn, so I had to help myself to a bed. I need a nap right now. Okay. Brings your youngster to a goddess-forsaken place like this. Must have noticed I'm the only one here. It's not a blinking snowman. Reckon you didn't come to see an old codger like me, so clear off. Hey, hang on. Whatever you're seeking, don't look for it anywhere near the shrine to the northeast, no matter what you hear. Go to the shrine to the northeast. Got it. we go.
Company, it's been an age since I've had callers. Seems you didn't expect to find me either. I don't even know who I am. Well then, Nosy Adventures, go seek a young man named Colburn and ask him all about me. He's in that teeny village to the southwest. I'm certain he'll tell you everything you need to know.
And then I guess we'll probably be right back here for whatever kind of a boss fight you have. Oh, hey, Terry.
Young Cole, better look somewhere else.
Sorry, no time for chit-chat. I'm in a hurry. Okay, nobody stops you. You got no bizarre. Young man named Colburn. That's Rich. Colburn hasn't been a young man for at least 50 years. I should know. I'm Colburn. You went to the shrine, didn't you? After I specifically warned you not to. Why can't you youngsters do what you're told? I'm gonna say this one more time. Never go near that place again. You hear me? Unless you want to end up like me. We go again, apparently.
No, it's you again. That Colburn boy must have fed you quite the tale about me. What? Colburn's an old man? Got you humans go through the whole horrible aging thing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So tell me, what did Colburn have to say about me? Did he tell you who I am? What is your mouth frozen? Tell me my true identity.
You cannot answer.
Tell me you don't have a clue about me. Are you telling the truth? Colburn managed to hold his tongue, did he? Well, I suppose 50 years was long enough for that naughty boy to learn his lesson. Very well, she left the curse plates on the village, but first... My name is Gerda the Snow Maiden. I protect this winter wonderland, you see. Must never tell a soul about me. Colburn broke that promise and he suffered the consequences. After all I did for him, rescuing him after he collapsed on the mountain. Now I suppose he's atoned, though. His hour of forgiveness is at hand. Now then, O Blizzard, defrost the villagers' souls and release them from this deep freeze.
Oh, I guess that was an easy village to save.
There, the long winter for the people of that village is over. Probably no idea that 50 years even passed. Well, except for one of them. Anyway, we're finished here. You best be on your way. Remember, you never met me,
Okay, then. What does he have to say now? Must be Frosty. Could have sworn my mate Colburn lived here. Where could he have gone? Who's that old fogey downstairs? You went and met Gerda, didn't you? Gosh, why didn't you eat my warning? You're gonna end up like me. You do know what happened to old Colburn, don't you? We're gonna mention if she's forgiven me yet. Don't answer that. It doesn't matter anymore. Just chatting with a friend over a few drinks, you see. We got to talking. Before I knew it, I was jabbering about the Snow Maiden Gerda, after she specifically warned me not to say a word. Their revenge is cold, but hers, well, she froze everyone in town. Everyone except for me. That's 50 years ago. Been on my own ever since. Listen, Trevor, they say we all make mistakes when we're young. And you should never fear following your own path. It's part of growing up. So did the mistake I made hold some meaning for my life? I really don't know anymore. 50 years is an awfully long time. So is that Ali Kazam dude back? Found him in. Now it's frozen to the dregs. Old enough for you? Okay. I'm surprised there isn't more like, how do I put it, decay to the town from being frozen, you know? Like, cause actual harm to the buildings and all that? Police visit is great and expect to find him alive in such rude health. I was shocked speechless. Suppose that's what being a sage is all about. Life force far exceeds mine. I'm indeed, Ali-Kazan. What business do you have with me? Holy Snow, the legendary sword. Oh, I know a thing or three about that subject. Its blaze not far, rests in a frozen grotto to the north of our humble village. However, the door that leads in the grotto is sealed tight. Can't lift the seal unless you utter the magic words in front of the door. Only someone knew the magic— Oh, wait, I do! I suppose she'll be dying to know what they are, hmm? Of course you are. Since you asked so nicely, I'll tell you free of charge. Now then, the magic words are made up of a password followed by 3 little phrases. The password is Frazam. Intoning this word should get you the door's attention, so to speak. Listen closely, it's crucial that you remember what I'm about to tell you. For the first phrase, say, let me think. It has something to do with being a trustworthy fellow. The second, oh dear, something to do with bearing arms or arming bears? You get the gist. Third phrase about some chap being out of his depth in cold fire. Yes, well, you have all the information you need. Lifting the seal would be a dawdle. I did tell you that the sword lies in the icy cave to the north, didn't I? Off you trot, then. Oh, and come back and let me know when you got your hands on the sword, will you? It's only polite, after all. Sam. Here to come. I am he who guides the way, which fast speak the sacred words. Dead bearing arms. Go. It was right on the second one. I wasn't even sure exactly what kind of phrases would show up. And possessing a heart of truth. The bear's untold power. Nation from the icy depths. Words have been spoken. The seal shall now be broken. Your path is clear. Speaker of the sacred words, you may pass. Oh. Oh, I got it right. I could tell that this rock was what was supposed to stop us to actually get up in here. Guess I was lucky. Okay, so I guess you can't walk on the same panel twice here. Oh, damn it, I kind of messed up there. I accidentally went down instead of just straight to the right. Oh, whoops. There too, whoops. Wait, it just stays open, okay. That makes my life easier. It's done now, if you'll excuse me. This legendary sword, Ramius, I'll stick with my Thunderbolt blade, thanks. You can't believe every legend you hear is supposed to think I traipsed all the way in the mountains for this. Oh well, time for crash your party, the sword's all yours. By the way, apologize if I'm poking my nose where it doesn't belong, but I got a word of advice for you. The Dread Fiends are powerful. You're as good as dead if you rely on that sword. Now think about it, I haven't properly introduced myself. Name's Terry. I get around, as you've seen, and I've gotten pretty good as a swordsman, if I do say so myself. Maybe we'll meet again somewhere, if you're still alive, that is. Catch you later. Did I guess we fixed that somehow with the Sorceria blacksmiths that they talked about before?
I guess that's what we're gonna get told by Alakazam once we show him it. That's like the face of a proud owner of a legendary sword. I'm certain my advice proved valuable. No, do hope you're grateful. Well, Cha-Cha, where is it? Aren't you going to show me the shiny new sword? Oh, the frostbite! It's nothing but a hunk of rust! What to do? Aha, I've got it! Frick south from all trades Abbey, you should find a town. Turncoat Skull. It's a dodgy place for dodgy people. It's also the ancestral home of a famous family of swordsmiths. Do we have to go there to find out to go to Thorsaria? All rather old knowledge, of course, can't be certain that the family still hangs its shingle in that town. Let me give you this before it slips my mind. Show them that at the entrance, they're sure to let you into town. Oh, now we can actually go in there. Yes, we got our pendant. Crikey, well, if he's willing to vouch for you, it's good enough for me. In you come. Where anything goes, and I do mean anything. The trail of famed Muckraker mowed them all. Word is he's hiding out in Turncoat. He's a master of disguise, so I need to keep my eyes peeled. I guess we're gonna have to find him too? He is an actual named character and all. How much actually new there? Oh, there's another weapon shop here. Back there, looks like. You can out living here in Turncoat for I don't know how many years now. Hot-blooded folks in Turncoat tend to punch first and ask questions later. Folks here fight for their right to live on a daily basis, but I've never been much of a brawler. I think I'm probably only alive because I can't fight for toffee. Tough guys don't last long. There was a legendary swordsmith who lived here, so I thought I'd pay him a visit. You know, the townspeople have the basic common decency to tell me where he is. I think he's back there. See the side entrance up there. Everyone who winds up here's got a pass. Best not to stiff around too much. It's the only rule we obey in Turncoat. Also have a casino. This is definitely built like a maze. Thought that big building back there was the church we had to like maneuver through to find some stuff, but apparently not. God damn it, just let me see the freaking list, even without any. Tuxedo. No, Dragon Shields. Platinum Ale Rion's got on him. The Falcon Sword. All they got? Why is this Richard town so seedy? Must be on guard against unwanted advances from the sort of men turns code to tracks. Why are you even here? Takes a short supply, all you need to do is take a break. Bound to go back refreshed and ready for victory. Gatlin, since you were in short trial, and I know that victory comes after a big loss. Problem is, I'm not sure when exactly it's scheduled to arrive. Dainty delicacies? Okay, so no one here has anything, I guess. Was living down here, huh? You're looking for Mo the Mole? He's at the bar as usual. Did I not already have one? You know, to come from behind the wall. It sounds a bit like someone saying Pattygate. You don't think it's a ghost, do you? Sure has nothing to do with the bunny girl over there. Across the way, it looks huge from the outside, but inside there ain't room to swing a cat. What's that all about, hmm? Kinda like how yours isn't actually as big as it appears. This is Mo. Pick up your ears, kids. I'll only say this much. Just looking around what... Oh. Bartender, making another. That's an oldie. It's only for them who's in the know. Is this supposed to be the Puff Puff? Oh, is this how you get into the room? Yeah, looks like it. That's how we get access to those dressers. Okay, we get a style boost. Who's that? No one's got more words to the ground than Mo the Mole. You need some? Legendary swordsman, that Mo thing. There ain't even fitting that description here. And Mo only rode in this town the other day. Don't look so down in the mouth. All you gotta do is sniff around a bit. The good people at Turnskote ain't the most talkative bunch. Talk to Mo the Mole, though. Now, I'm gonna take a little mosey round. Stay out of trouble, you hear? Okay. We're supposed to play Find Mo the Mole.
You got down to brass tacks yet, or should I say gold tax? Find someone in town, don't come cheap, cost you 50,000 gold coins. No word, no one's going to stop up that kind of money straight away. That's why Mo's going to propose a little wager. Listen up, Mo's going to disguise himself, go undercover in the town. Yeah, the information's going to take maybe 3 separate disguises. See through all 3 of Mo's disguises, I'll slash the price to a mere 2,000 gold coins. You up for it? Done. I'm going to disguise myself and hang around somewhere in the town. Good luck finding me. Catch you later. Oh, joy. Well, someone's gonna let us come in here later. Why'd you watch where you go? Come with me. Bye. This one of those stupid ass insurance scam things. What I like to do is buy some. Okay, yeah, got nothing good. Guess we're looking for the priest. For his current disguise. Trying to make sure I don't accidentally hit the zone exit. This is where the bank is, okay. Actually, get to the church. It's probably faster to go this way without convoluted this town is. That's so sad for poor Welda. I see, so she lost her father. I want to help her out, but I'm not sure what I can do. Child, does something else trouble you? The goddess graciously tended to a flock of lost goats. I mean sheep. I'm sorry, child. Perhaps I may have overindulged a little back at the bar. It's me all along. You flushed me out. Strike one. It's not going to be such a dawdle next time. Gather all the info I need here. Onwards. Apparently we need to go to the casino for his next one. Oh, no, wait, not here. Really, we have to go to the floor show. Go down here. Oh. I thought I came here. Right, she said she wants to know if we'd hire her, but she's sturdily built in the Boston and thinks she was cut out to be a bunny girl. It's almost my turn. Wish me luck. Good luck. Who are you, one of my many fans?
And you'd be shy. You came here specifically to see me, right? Here's a kiss for you. Scratch, scratch. Alright, knew I should have shaved. Strike two. Mow them all doesn't scrub up too bad, does he? Now I'm moving on to my next disguise. Wouldn't cover me quite so easily next time. Gotta go to the... We need to go to the backside of the other tavern up here. There we go. Right, so it's me. Or was it just a fluke? Well, either way, gathered all the gossip I need. Stay back here and eavesdrop on those two out there. You'll hear some good stuff. Now come and see me at my place, and don't forget to bring those gold coins we agreed on. When you pay up, I'll tell you what I found out. Nope. Well, this... He said go back to his place. Already did? Supposed to go down the well? Maybe we do need a full-on, like, listen to those guys. Actually here, dang it. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. It's good as they get. They didn't call him legendary swordsmith for nothing. I never sat right with him about it. He used to say that if he was a legendary swordsmith, he needs to see a real legendary sword. See why I'd say that? Wasn't all talk. He really set out on a quest to search for that sword. You know about how much Ethel and Velda would suffer when he left them behind? You don't say. Where the bartender gone? There was me ready to order another 10 drinks. Oh. Whoops. There we go. Oh, get to my humble boat. Not bad, eh? Enough talk. Let's be seeing that gold.
Gold coin's what I'd like to get, but you saw through my disguise 3 times. Promise me to slash my price to a mere 2,000 gold coin. Now, if I may be so bold. Right, here goes. Seems there was indeed a legendary swordsmith who lived in this very town. His name was Cole. He'd be around 50 years old now, if he lived. No one knows if he's still alive or not. He hasn't been seen nor heard of since he set off to look for the legendary sword 10 years ago. With his wife Ethel and their daughter Welda to fend for themselves. With all the hardship she endured, Ethel succumbed to a terrible illness some years ago. Now, Welda lives alone in this town. Seems that her father trained Welda since she was small. That he trained her in blacksmith skills, of course. Some say she surpassed even him. That's all I got to say. You'll have to hear the rest from the horse's mouth. Well, it's not really a horse. Talking about Welda. She lives to the north of the hidden bar. If you don't find her in the house, check out the shrine to the north. And that's where poor mother Ethel... Okay, we know where that grave is. Of course, that means she actually went to the shrine, because why would they bring up the shrine if she wasn't actually going to be there? Or more graveyard.
Legendary swordsmith, legendary swords, curse them all. Curse father, too. It was a sword, but a crude tool for killing people. It let the swords rust and made hoes for plowing instead.
I mean, you can't really say that in a world with constant monster attacks.
But no matter what you say, I have no intention of using the skills father taught me. Not ever. Have you also come to pay respects to the deceased? My name is Welda. Why do you ask? Legendary sword? How did you learn of it? Wait, you don't work for one of those dread fiends, do you? I don't like the part, but don't tell me you actually possess the legendary sword. If you possess it, show it to me. To the legendary sword? This is what my father gave his life for? For this miserable rusted sword, my mother and I. Just what do you want me to do with this sword? Trying to ask me to remove the rust and polish it? You can't be serious. It's because of that wretched sword that ugh! Going back to town. Don't show me that wretched sword again. If you try to follow me to my house, there'll be great consequences. I'm warning you.
Alright, back to her place.
You, just what are you planning to do with that sword? My father was still alive. No doubt he would have gladly reworked it for you. Alright, vow to use that sword in the cause of good then, and only then will I rework it in place of my father. Will it be? Do you promise to only use the sword for good? Look me directly in the eyes. Don't move.
You actually do, well, you can't touch anything here, apparently.
And this takes a while, apparently.
Man, this really goes for a while, huh? Man, how long does it go? I'm actually supposed to press A and then wait. Oh wait, it says after her dialogue. Okay, now we don't move. Whoopsie doopsie. Okay, that didn't take nearly. Alright, I believe you now. Give me that sword. Swords certainly seen better days. Right, let's get to work. Here there, a total 4 legendary relics. I found the others. Perhaps you could search for them while I work. Receive them out. Okay. Where to find the relic? You're asking the wrong girl. Try going a place you haven't been before. Go wild and go to a fortune teller or something. I'm gonna go pee again, so right back. Alright, I'm back. Look, they save after all that. I would hate for, like, my controller to freak out. So that, like, I have to reset. God, that would suck. Apparently, there's an optional town down here? Over in the southeastern continent. Oh, hey! He finished up with Mage. Okay, we could swap off to something else then. There he goes. Master Paladin on him, so I guess we'll do Gladiator next for him. Go! You gotta distract me like that, Kitsu. Really? Well, it does work on the water wraith at least. I guess I've got to use... Oh, nope. Let's say, am I supposed to go underwater at some point to try to get around the rocks? Also a little shrine over there. Doesn't look like well, there actually might be like something underwater. Like goes up into there. Either that or once we actually get the magic carpet. Welcome to Felonia. You guys got anything new? Hey, Dragon Mount. No, wait, it was the Dragon Shield was the new one we saw. I think Rion would like this shield. Got the platinum yeah, sure. Went off to the church yet again, trying to atone for Cynthia. That he's gone to search for that girl at the Gandino Gangs HQ? King no? Relay. Frickin' Scarewells. Oh wait, whoops. Another one. No way, a prayer ring. What is this place? The Gandino outfit's secret hideout. Not that's much use to anyone these days. If you say so. They ain't begging you to reconsider. If you don't take over the family biz, skirting for the Gandino clan, capiche? Hey, what you doing here? Can't you see we're having a proper conversation? Now beat it. I don't take no for an answer to you. I already told you already no. I've had enough of skulking in the shadows. Gonna get out of this racket once and for all. I got my needs. A good-looking fellow with a nice tan, a couple of kids, white picket French. You got company. Welcome. Come in. Make yourselves at home. Last king was a cinch. We sent him a couple of dancing kills and bam, he's eating out of our hand. The new king ain't so soft. Try to bribe him every which way, but he just ain't biting. 10 years that little brat wounded me. I'm still suffering from it. Kept asking me to hand over his sister, and suddenly he drew his blade. Wrapped him up real good, real bad, but we should have finished the job. Put his lights out. Crawled out of town a bloody mess. Probably breathed his last soon after. Boss ain't in the best shape right now. I don't want goons like you talking to him. What's called the evil Emperor the Gandino's knocking at this door. And if sword.
Oh, we can just buy water mall rods, huh? Forgive me what I have done. I bucked under the pressure from the Gandino gang, committed the most heinous sin. Well, day. If I go on, even if the goddess forgave me, that wouldn't bring her back. I must go directly to the Gandino gang to demand to know the poor girl's fate. I wasn't expecting that to be who you are. Leader Gandino F is on his last legs. Sole heir is his daughter, but she wants out of the ranks. Is it over for the Gandinos? You're after hearing the King of Philonia possess an extraordinary Ooh. That sounds important. Like one of the four. Yeah, I saw that. Give her back, that poor girl. You got rocks in your head, Grams. How many times we gotta say, she ain't here? Keep it down. He's an old man. Right. Take it back. Sheesh. He's right. The girl isn't here. Do we really have to go over this again? Yeah, she's gone. Why, I heard we gave her to the old king, as a gift. But we don't have a clue what happened to her after that. Real looker, know that much, and I bet the king looked after her all right. Anyway, when King Benedict took the throne, he really sold the girls enslaved in the castle. If she didn't come back, then she probably managed to escape. That's how things stand, so that'll be all for today. Hey, Grants, whoa, what are you looking at us like that for? You're the one who sold her, ain't ya? How's the point? Nothing you can do now. What? Look at the back teeth of all this. Need to find a good-looking fellow with a nice tan to get out of here. Why a tan? There's that ledger from the sea far to the east. Follow the river upstream there to find it sleeping in a dungeon of mystery, so they say. It's not something like the Gandino clan could get their grubby mitts on. Whilst the Gandino clan once presented the legendary shield to our old king, I heard it turned out to be a cheap fake. Is that right? You're freaking shiny back there. I am King Benedict the Monarch, charged with keeping the peace here in Philonia. I've been speaking to people from far and wide to gain advice on how to best improve my kingdom. Interested me most is learning how the world has changed since Murdah's demise. Let me ask you a question. I ask only that you think carefully about all you have seen and heard before you answer it. Tell me, world truly at peace? As I suspected. In case of some future conflict, I've asked my subjects to conduct research into the legendary shield. And I know how much power resides in that shield, but I cannot simply stand by. Okay. Apparently we have an archfiend we gotta deal with, too. Now, south of the Golden Dragon, circle the wall and examine the grass to open the path. It's an interesting hint, but I have no idea where it's referring to. I mean, go to Arkball because of the nightlife. Why they returned the shelf? The book to the shelf.
Some noble guard from the armor shop in the town for some reason was unable to equip the garb, couldn't wear it. No choice but to sell it back to the same shop for 600 gold coins. It'll work in a more. The town famed for its pure waters. Headed west to use eye for distance, saw a strange cave between the mountains to the south. Mind's eye saw huge heaps of treasure just waiting to be discovered, but without a ship, there seemed to be no way I could reach it. Alright. Right. Know that while the king is kind-hearted, the queen mother needs to be handled with kid gloves. The queen mother was the previous king's wife. She had a tongue like a well-sharpened razor. If her Dutch dad's a girl to be too beautiful, she would be driven mad with envy. She treated those poor slaves with contempt and had them flung in the dungeon below the castle. What is this room? Can't you tell? It's the old king's private chambers. He used it every day. They more different than the couple that came before them, though we've heard. I've only recently come to the king, so I know little of how things were. I've heard tales of slave girls brought to the castle as dancers who were terribly mistreated. I thank God it's every day that my husband does not indulge in such horrendous activities. Ton of freaking mini medals. You know, 63? Damn. I didn't think I had that many. Remember the queen mother, a former queen. Please refrain from entering. Have I got a visitor? Or it's just some travelers. How delightful. Let them pass. Yes, ma'am. Better be on your best behavior in front of the queen mother. Okay, then. Travel all the way just to meet me. How splendid. My husband has gone on a journey and left the kingdom in my hands, you see. Take a load off your weary feet and relax. That's an order, lass, so that you don't go near the dungeons. The evil fiends who charmed and deceived my husband are imprisoned. And now imagine they haven't got the strength to charm or deceive anyone. Alrighty. Here. Care what you say, I'm staying put. Trust everything to that girl for the mysterious power flowing through her. Said you wanted to find her brother, but that's neither here nor there. True, then that ocarina. Wait, so is the girl Millie? Any dancer that was judged to be too beautiful was locked up here. Most of them lived out the rest of their lives here, but there may have been some who escaped. Right. Oh, come on! The only one in the group who has causing. Oh, come on! They tried to bring her back first. Oh. Oh, thank God. That worked. Lots of people need some heals. Or no. Wisdom doesn't really do anything. It's such a weird stat in general. Again, just why have it if it's not really gonna do much? I praise you for bringing him a nice young dancer, not lock you up. Ah, there are better days, all right. Alright, so next, I'm near Port Haven. Again. Gotta head back to the mermaids area and then go underwater. But what you doing, Kitsu? You'll see Fiend suffered his defeat in turns of bashing baddies. You people can't be beat. Still, the seabed teems with foes we mermaids fear. That's why I've decided I'm staying right here. My mermaid sisters wish you all the best. You all are heroes. Good luck in your quest. Southeast, you'll find Poseidon's Keep. Oh yeah, we actually need to go talk to him now, don't we? I don't think this is the underwater treasury. Here? Right, then air's over here. One more level. Gosh. Where to go with the option? Just in case, a hustle dance. Sweet Jesus. Probably actually just go double hustle dance then. Oh, hey, the Tempest Shield. Weaker than the Flame Shield. And no one else can equip it. Pick one of these. Wait. Okay then. Holy crap. Oh, we're not allowed to change the lineup? Dome can use. Actually, Giga Slash might actually be pretty good here. Fears, meditation. Get a also just use full heal, couldn't he? Huh. Oh, there it is. Pocket Slash might actually be better because it hits a single target. Don't have that much HP. We keep spreading it out. The problem. Yep. Not much we can really do. I guess we're losing money. He actually goes and dodges. Well, how about that? And if we had used Falcon Slash, we probably would have been better off. Yep, see. Oh, okay. Dang it. Oh, we get brought... That is always a pain in the ass in how everybody remains dead. Don't have the money for it. If we actually do have more party members, so we can actually just use... but still. Such an early game dick move if that happens. Jeez. Let's try this again. Alright, round two. There it is. Wait, she doesn't have multi-heal. She only has... Whistle Dance is free, but multi-heal does actually heal. Here's the heal, finally. There we go. Alright, with that, we should be good. We just need to keep using our AoE heals and we're fine. There we go. Get another mini medal. Oh, the Gringham Whip. Like usually the best whip in the game. There, we should... Oh, wait, what? Oh, we have to go up. Now we should be able to zoom. There we go. We should go turn in our mini medals. Hey. Good helmet. Give it to Carver. You could do with some regeneration, I think. Yeah, that's her best weapon, isn't it? Alrighty. Don't think I can warp exactly where we're going. We're going to the real world version of Weaver Peak. I guess is probably our best option here. We have to approach it from the north. You can kind of see, I kind of found my way there, then I saw something that seemed rather, very plot important. Figured I should wait to do that on stream. Oh wait, I think I'm in the wrong spot. Yep. But man, these are old enemies. Hey, Rian, weren't you just with Buddy? He's a terrible one, isn't he? Know that he's grumpy because Tanya's taking care of you and all. That's no excuse for treating you like a chamber pot. Don't think we can really get any job XP here, so... Alright. Weird-ass inn location. Yeah, right up there, there's Rion. Right, just how long you plan to stay at Tanya's? What else am I supposed to do, buddy? It must be knackered having a deadweight like you cluttering up her house. She's been so kind to me. Tanya's got up bleeding hard, that's her problem. You're taking advantage of her good nature, letting her spoil you like this. With nowhere else to go, that ain't my problem. Or up to me, I'd kick you out of the village and all the way down the mountain. What, don't give me that look, you got something to say? Be a man, say it to my face. I knew you had no backbone. Was Tanya seen a whip like you anyway? I'm out of here. Better think about what I just said, buddy. Under Weaver's Peak. What, Rio? Weren't you just with Buddy? Weird. Be some folks at this here village, but breaks the heart to see Tanya unwed. I ain't planning to pop the question nothing. I just hate to see her wind up an old maid. You know, sitting in the village area, it's such a lovely laid-back place, eh? Thank the Spirit of the Mountain for that, you bet. Got way better stuff here than they did back in our version of this place.
Poor Tanya lost her parents when she was just a nipper. She's been alone ever since. Why do you think she's treating you like her own brother? Make sure you don't go letting her down, you hear? I hang around with Tanya today, Rio. Let me guess, that buddy's been having to go at you again, I bet. I have no mind. What does it matter who you are? I'll be rooting for you, son.
Never speaks fame for it. Stop not weaving, but you probably worked that out. Be a right tragedy. The tradition died out because none of the kids took to the loom.
Hectic work in the loom when you get to my age. To find myself an apprentice, quick sharp.
Rio staying with Tanya, right? How's that working out? Funny, something seems different about you. Shawnee Lunchtime already got the old goggle, Sean. It's killing time to next year's festival. Last ceremony was a real treat. That Tanya was sparkling like a diamond. Next year party's sure to be even better. Just think about it, gives me goosebumps.
And you shouldn't be in the pub. You don't want to make poor Tanya fret, do you? If she ever found you passed out on the mountain path, who knows what would have happened to you? Sure, you've been munched by monsters by now.
What do you want? I tell you, wait, you are Rion, right? Something seems different about you. Maybe you finally poked at the curvature scraps. That? You want to fight me? Blow my leg, who would bother blending their fists on a wimp like you? Pulling weak things ain't my thing. As he immediately backs down.
Welcome home, Rio. I got so used to having you around, it's like you really are my brother now. But he was hunting for you earlier. What did he want? He's giving you grief again, was he? Don't know what to do with that boy. Don't you listen to a word he said. He's just jealous, that's all. And you can stay as long as it makes you happy.
Okay. Does the dude literally just stay at Tanya's place all day, every day, dude? Pretty sure he goes around and does other things, right?
In 6 months since Tanya took you, and time flies. Tanya always lived by herself before that, you know. I wish she had a brother after she lost her parents. She didn't like being alone. Who does? Turning up was a sure sign that God answers prayers, you bet.
Good of you to come, old chap. Looks like you've on the mend. Marvelous. Feared the worst when Tanya brought you to the village. You were in such a horrendous state, but now you're right as right, and body of none in mind. Now to get your memory back, it'll come, it'll come. Now then, Rion, old chap, why don't you toddle off on home? By spending as much time with Tanya, it's truly the best way to repay her for her kindness.
Go back to Tanya after talking to the mayor then? Okay, like if I treating you nasty again, just ignore him, alright? Even I'm even starting to talk to you like a brother, Rio.
Oh, there we are. What is it, Rion, old chap? What the bo? Who, Rion? How can that be?
Mother, me?
Who? Oh, I don't understand. Am I seeing dope? Must be a dream. Yes, that's it, a dream. Who? Well, in that case, good night. Really?
Who are you? Huh?
No! No! Okay.
Gotta go back to the mountain pass. Understand now. Your name is Rion too, isn't it? Everything became clear to me when we touched earlier. You and I probably used to be the same person right up until our first fight with Murdaugh. Now that he's been beaten, we have to return to our former self. Damn, but I'm scared. What happens when the two of us become one? Do you turn to me? Do I turn to you? Or become a completely different person? I don't like my life at the moment. If I left now, I'd be walking out on someone who needs me. You understand, don't you? I'm sure you'll find some way of explaining all this to our parents back at the castle. Help! Somebody help! Rion, where are you? Rion! Monsters have invaded the village. This is awful. Everyone's doing their best to fight them off, but there's too many of them.
Right, I'm on my way.
Hey, wait up!
Really?
Alrighty.
Austral, huh?
Apparently we're supposed to save everybody else before we go back to the Tanya's house. Oh, there's one in the pub on the second floor. Whoops.
Apparently everyone in the church is safe. That's good. Alright, Mayor's house been saved. You might... Really? Or to lose myself if we became... Would you look after Tanya free? Could you promise me that? Good, now you put my mind at ease. We can return to how we were. Tanya, my memory, it's back. Really? And the princess saw me and went to the Isle of Murdoch to try and lift my parents' curse. The Murdoch's deceptions got the best of me. My body and spirit were separated. I don't understand what you're telling me. Goodbye, Tanya. It was an honor to call you my sister, even if just for a short while. What? I'm ready, Rion. Okay, we got Zap. Back to your old self again, huh, Rio? We got nothing to fear now, that's for sure. Congratulations, Rion. Have you started feeling yourself again? I love the new you, Rion. Tough it up, have you? Let's just see how tough you are. Come on, show me what you're made of, bitch. Delicious. Not multi-slice. Where? There's multi. Be more of a physical than magical fight. Here it is. God damn it. Okay, it really isn't that bad. Again? Did it just fail due to magic resist? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm a superhero now. Copy, ugh. What just happened? Yeah, wait, your name is Rion too, isn't it? Is it you, brother? No, you're not the same person you were. You're now my brother is gone. Okay, I guess that's all we're gonna leave that at. So, we're just supposed to leave now, I guess. Okay. What? Your loadout's worse than the other shop. Prince Rio, we're most delighted to have you back. Most delighted. I'm Franco, taking over for Captain Rusty. Benapti, I met with a renowned dream seer recently, you see. I was foretold that your highness would return today. They threw together this little guard of honor to welcome you. Benapti has told me so much about you, you know, how you lost your memory in the battle with Murdaugh and so forth. He also told me about the whole fake prince incident. Not that there was anything fake about it in the end. Anyway, the very fact that you're here must mean your memories returned. Is that so? That's capital news, your highness. Just capital. You don't happen to remember anything about me, perchance. I see. Well, whether you remember your past or not, you're still Prince Rion. Stand and fight beside you till the bitter end, your highness. Oh, dear me, I'm afraid I've rambled on a bit. There, I do beg your pardon. In any case, the king and queen can't wait to see you. Please come this way. You, my dear boy, goddess be praised, you're back! Happy to say I've finally come to grips with everything that has happened to you, although your mother had to explain it all a few times. Here's the gist, your battle with Murdaugh cost you both your memory and your physical... I mean, we already know this. Why are you explaining what we already know? Now both have been restored, and you returned to your old self, the Rion we know and love. That's right, isn't it? Perhaps in my imagination, but don't quite seem like the same old Rion I remember. Don't say such things, my love. All these battles have forged our little Rion into a man, that's all. I see, that's what's different about you, my boy. You've grown up. Kitsu, leave it! I'm so proud of you, Rion. You'll make a fine king one day, but enough chit-chat. We won't want to be late to our own feast. Rion, tonight we shall forget... Kitsu, leave it! Kitsu, leave it! Girl. Well, your friends must join us too. Fatted cat for everybody. Righty-ho, see you shortly. You don't need to tell me anything, Rion. Your mother understands. You're ripped away from your true self and separated for such a long time. You're gonna go back to being the Rion you once were. Doing, girl. Jezebel. I admit that I do miss the old Rion, but it doesn't change the fact that you're my son. Just glad you came back, Rion. Now go polish up your princely manners for the banquet tonight. That night, to the great joy of his subjects, King Somnus announced that Rion was the real Prince of Somnia. The Somnians feasted on fabulous foods and drank to the future of their kingdom. The skies were growing pale when the festivities finally ended and the revelers took to their beds. Out, Rion, awake, are you? Must have been many moons since you last slept next to your mother. Wait, why wouldn't... What? Why would we sleep here? Okay. You're not the same prince who once sent forth from the scouts, or perhaps Madame Lucas should say that Prince Rion has been reborn. Unlike my dear Millie and that muzzlehead Carver, you couldn't find your real self so quickly. Wait, Millie did already? The spirit of the Rion living in your dreams grew stronger over this time. Madame Luca is sure of it. Not having any memories from your life in this castle must be terrible for you, poor lamb. But you can't change your fate. You are who you are right now, Rion. You can never go back to who you were. There's only one Prince Rion now. Look, if sleep is really not forthcoming, then Madame Luca is thinking you could use the little walk around the castle. Sound good, yes? No doubt it will help jog the memory of that other Rion that's inside you, eh? Now go, little lamb. Have a look around the castle. Look for the little lights that will illuminate your past. Okay. Why is he sleeping on the throne? Okay. Oh, this is what we're looking for. It's Rio. It's been an entire month since the king and queen took to bed. We still have no idea what caused the sleep sickness. We've consulted the most famous scholars, even the Elder of Ghent, but no one can shed any light on the matter. Perhaps you were right all along. Killing the dread fiend Murdoch really is the only way to wake them. But Kata, if we all set out to take down Murdoch, who will guard the castle? Certainly can't leave the castle undefended. In any case, you must prepare for battle at the temple. Give some thought to our battle plan as well. Yes, sir. No, you don't, Prince Rion. Don't tell me you still think of going to deal with Murdoch on your own. It's bad enough that the king and queen are out of commission. If we lost the prince as well, Somnia would fall to chaos. I consider your royal responsibility for doing anything rash. Understand, don't you, Prince Rion? Prince Rion? You're becoming quite the warrior, Prince Rion. In fact, I don't think there's anything more I can teach you. Why would such a kind, gentle prince take to the martial arts with such gusto? King and queen aren't in any danger, are they? No, Savior. I'm sure you know all about the queen's research. The king is rumored to be building his forces for a big push against Murdoch. We discover about the dread fiend, the closer we come to our inevitable confrontation. I hope nothing horrible comes of all this. Oh, there was one over here. Queen Abney has shut herself up in the throne room ever since poor Princess Sarah passed away. It's tough for you as well, Prince Rion, but you know, everyone must go when it's their time, whether that time is early or late in life is up to destiny to decide. I, too, do not know how much longer I'll be able to serve at your side. That reminds me, Franco, you were still young when you lost your parents, weren't you? That's right, but now I have a lot of friends in the castle. Captain Rusty, of course. It really pains me to say that someone so young, but the world's become a most dangerous place. Rumors abound of some monster. Murdoch, they call him, or the Dread Fiend. They say he's destroying entire castles and towns. Somni needs you to become strong, Prince Rio. I have faith that someday you'll make a most capital king. Most capital. You three are looking very conspiratorial. What are you up to? Queen Opnia! I suppose you were more than a little worried about me, but I can assure him just fine. I miss poor Sarah deeply, but grieving will not bring her back. And I have matters of the realm to attend to as well. In fact, I intend to find out more about this Murdoch character myself. Your Majesty of the Danger, does the king know about this? Of course he does. My beloved knows me like the back of his crown. Means he knows all too well not to interfere when I got my heart set on something. And I know I haven't always been the most attentive mother. As the price of being a prince, royalty comes with much responsibility. Your Majesty, I can assure you that the prince is well aware of his royal duty. I have taken his education in such matters most seriously. Do forgive me, but it's not my place to say this, Prince Rio, but I've been having doubts about Chancellor Keating's behavior of late. He's on a crusade for more troops to expand Somnia's borders. He'll put our people in the poorhouse with his tax hikes. The king has opposed all his proposals, but that only prompted Keating to spread scurrilous rumors of his Majesty's incompetence. You know, Franco opposed Keating's appointment to Chancellor 10 years ago.
Perhaps he was right all along. You think you could have a word with your father from prince to king, as it were?
What might you two be whispering about, hmm?
Nothing, Chancellor, just the weather. Oh, I should be going. Excuse me, Prince.
He's no scholar of good manners, that's for sure. Prince Riot, if you're finished here, would you be so kind as to accompany me? I'm afraid a great panic has broken out in the royal bedroom. No matter what we try, we can't seem to rouse the king and queen from their sleep.
Down here. Wait, we need more beds. Nearly ready, Rion. Hope you're hungry. With this, Sarah, your hands are a muddy mess, and you've laid muddy water into your father's finest royal somnium bowls. I can see it for Rion, look! Yup, Rion, delicious citrally somnium soup. What can it do with you, Princess? Sarah really loves spending time with her brother, that's plain to see.
Was the princess ever mentioned before now?
I suppose it's only natural. Royal matters keep their parents so busy the poor children have only each other for company.
No. Sorry there, pal. You alright? Don't get the wrong idea. I ain't no hit-and-run crook or nothing. Name's Carver. Hail from Porthaven. Heard the Murdaugh put some kind of sleeping spell on the king and queen, so you know, better stop by the castle, see if you need a little help and everything like that. Hey, who are you, by the way? That's how we met Carver.
Okay. And up there. Cool. Think we've seen them all?
Oh, okay. Oh, my boy, why should you listen carefully? Time has come to settle things with Murdaugh. I shall be setting out for his island on the morrow. I have the utmost confidence that everything will be fine, but still, I must prepare you for even remote possibilities. Anything were to happen to me, I am relying on you to look after your mother and your kingdom, do you understand? Oh, don't look so worried, my boy. Our chances of success are nearly assured. We're talking about your old man, King Somnus here. Defeat is not an option, it's Murdaugh who should be scared. My word, I've been dozing all this time? That you, Rio? What are you doing up? I recommend a little more sleep if you're planning on continuing your travels today. Make the most of sleeping in my bed next to your mother. The old royal back can't take many more nights on this throne. Good night now, Rio. Awake, Ryot? You didn't seem to get much rest last night. You had the weight of the world on your shoulders, eh? I can't blame you, my boy. Even I'm feeling uneasy of late. Murdah's been defeated, yet monsters still roam the land. Begin to wonder if your battle with Murdah was merely a prologue. There's even more fearsome creatures plotting evil somewhere in the world. Hasn't the Archfiend been... I could have sworn we talked to someone who mentioned an Archfiend. Enough dark talk for now. There's something I'd like to show you, my boy. Someone takes an object that looks like a helmet. This helmet came into my possession during the attack on Murdah. It's clear just from looking at it that it contains some kind of mysterious power, but I can't equip it. Had I not had this helm, Murdah might have killed me outright, instead of just knocking me out for a long nap. And that's why I want you to have it. Engraved with some sort of symbol. See? Solving the mystery of that symbol will be key to succeeding on your quest. That's my gut tells me, at least. Now go, Ryot. There must be a reason why peace has not returned to the world. Seek it out. I'll keep the country safe. You do the best for the rest of the world's people. Looks like he gives resistance to status ailment spells. Alrighty. Go and save. God damn it, right. It looks like next we're going for the shield. Like, whoa, I just realized what time it is. Never mind. It's about time to end stream. Well, okay. This is a good end spot where we got one of the... Oh, we got our second of the legendary items. Next, we already got the sword, but we just need to find the shield and the armor for her to be done, I guess. I think, yeah, you can use this. Alrighty then, so I guess next time we will continue our legendary item search. So thank y'all for coming on out, and hopefully I will see you again.